Ciao, what's up everybody? Alright, I'm doing a little walk. We got to walk from the market where we just shot a video, and let me tell you some news that's going on. As people are, I know there's not a lot of you that are looking for a 6-month and 1-year visa, but if you are, they are not issuing them yet from what I'm told from people applying. One guy said he had it, and he actually lied to me. And then he did fess up though. He emailed me back a day later and he's like, they did take my payment, but then they refunded it via PayPal and told me that they're not issuing till April 15th, the 6-month 1-year visa. And then me and Winnie started digging around to try to figure out why they're not issuing the 6-month and 1-year yet. That's because it doesn't go through an e-visa program. It actually has to go through Hanoi, and it has to get stamped, or the paperwork has to go through Hanoi, whatever, the immigration area. So I don't know how they do it because the embassy takes care of all that in the States. But, and it's because what we think is Hanoi was completely closed down. Like everything was closed for, I don't know, 2 to 6 weeks. They just now opened up pubs, eateries, Party Street again there. You know, they were under a strict lockdown because they had a crazy amount of cases per day. So now that they just opened up again, the likely cause is that they're just backlogged, or they just need time to get ready. So that's where the April 15th thing is coming through. And then at the same time here, there's a Ho Chi Minh City one that also does it, but they're getting audited right now. A heck of a time to pick to get an audit is when you open the country, but that's kind of how Vietnam works. You never know what's going to happen. So the 6-month and 1-year visas are, from what the consulates are telling people in America, opening April 15th for issuing that visa. Now there is no information about this online that I could find, just people saying, you know, they did the same thing, paid, got refunded, told not yet. So for people wanting to come on the 6-month to 1-year visa, there goes your reason probably. It's because of the Hanoi closure and then the audit at the one in Saigon here. Very odd, I know, but this is how Vietnam operates. So again, to re-go over that information, the 6-month and 1-year American visa with multiple entry is not being issued. So we're told by the embassies at America until April 15th. No specific reason was really given. I think someone said they had a reason, but the problem with the consulate is every time you call, you get 10 different answers. There's a different answer each time. So there could be them just start issuing them any day as soon as they're on backlogged or whatever's happening there. We don't really know what that time frame is. But what I can provide you and help you with is I have a large audience and many people trying to get a 6-month, 1-year visa. Once one of them gets it, they're going to email me so then I can make a video and confirm that it's gettable. Kind of sucks the one guy said he had it and didn't really have it, but I understand where he's coming from. You know, he thought since they processed the PayPal, it was his. And it's very simple to get a 1-year visa. You absolutely do not need a visa agent. Do not waste any money paying someone extra to do a 1-year or 6-month visa for you. You do this on your own. I have a video, Vietnam Visa the Easy Way. The website is on there. It's very easy to do. It takes less than 15 minutes to do it all. Costs something around $205, $220, I can't remember. And then it gets FedEx to your house within like 48 hours immediately. Like, it's next day FedEx. So you could buy it, have it in hand, usually in a 3 to 4 day process. And I would not be booking my flights until you get that visa in your hand if you're going to be staying here long term and you plan on springboarding off that. Another question that I get asked to death, again, I am not a visa expert in any kind of way, nor are most YouTubers. We're just usually reading information accrued from other places. So I am not a professional. Look this stuff up on your own. I'm not hand to truth, you know. I just find what information I can, I compile it, and then give a general consensus. But from what I was told many times, if you actually do plan to do business here, like i.e. want to work, look for a job, or set up a business, you'll want to get a business visa. A 1-year business visa with multiple entry so you can come and go from the country. But if you do decide to get a job, it makes it much easier to go into a TRC or other types of things if you have a business visa. If you have a travel visa, you will have to exit the country and get a new style visa. So if you're just traveling, if you're not going to do business, you don't want to lie about this shit. If you don't plan to do business or work here, then don't get a business visa. Get an actual tourist visa. And if you do plan staying long term, I would not, this is more advice, I would not come. I think people are still getting a 90-day visa because the Evisa site lets you go up to 90 days. I can't be positive on that. I can tell you for a fact, though, that 30-day visas are being issued because I've got 15 people in the Discord that all have theirs, if not more. So those are issued. If you're going to stay long-term like a year, do not come in on a 30-day e-visa, though. That's going to be lengthy to extend. They were charging, pre-COVID, before anything happened, $250 to $350 for 90 days. And 90 days was the max you could do. So what you would have to do if you did, you could come in on an e-visa, but you would have to go to Cambodia. And then how are you going to get the paper visa from the embassy? Because the 1 year to 6 month is a paper one that they send to an American address. So they're not going to send you one in Cambodia. It's possible. I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. Maybe you can go to the embassy of Cambodia and they'll help you get the 6 month to 1 year after the 15th. But it's just going to be more of a headache if you probably don't acquire it ahead of time. You're going to be paying some things and having to do paperwork and waste time. You've already waited this long. I imagine you can wait until April 15th to get oh, the kids are really playing aggressively. I imagine you can wait until April 15th to get the proper visa. Again, that's up to you. I'm sure there's ways to figure out the e-visa extension thing, but for me personally, I would want my 6 month or 1 year in hand. Now, somebody else told me they had their 1 year processed, but they never sent me any verification, so I can't use that. If one of you have been able to secure a 6 month and 1 year, just let me know, and we'll go from there. So, because I don't like putting out information where I have to do another video about it. You know, ideally, I would have liked to have just shot one video on the super awesome news one that the country's opening back up. I think it's going to take some time for recovery. I don't even think you're going to see tourists coming in for at least a couple weeks because everybody wanted to wait until get the e-visa in hand before they booked anything. And then I'm going to assume right-away flights are probably expensive. I would be very surprised if flights like on short notice, like within a week after, you know, getting your visa, aren't pretty expensive. So really, if you're going to stay here long term and you really need to get here and see your loved one or whatever, or your fiance or whatever, you can probably do the e-visa and figure out a way to go jump over to Cambodia and then go to the embassy there. And I'm not sure though. So you would have to find this information out. And from what I've had experience with dealing with the embassy, it's always a different answer. So again, I would want to do it through the website. It takes 15 minutes. It's the official Vietnam embassy website. You know, it gets delivered, you got the paper, you got it in hand. It gives you a complete confidence in what's going on. The other ways are not going to give you complete confidence as far as I'm concerned. And what? It's already, let's see. It's already the 21st, so you got to wait, what? Another half month? Not that big a deal. You already waited this long. So a lot of people have been asking me about this, so I just wanted to keep you informed on what is actually going on as I hear it. As ever, I will keep you updated on the things happening here. There still hasn't been any more rules added besides the insurance thing, so we'll just go over that one more time. It's a negative rapid test by a physician or nurse with a sign-off within 24 hours of arrival, or a PCR test within 72 hours arrival, $10,000 COVID insurance, which costs $30. There are websites in my other videos for this. You can find the information on that. That is the requirements, and those have not changed as of today. All right, guys, stay frosty. I hope this helps some of you out. As ever, I'll keep you up to date. I've been shooting some fun vlogs. We're definitely going to do a lot of live streaming, all different places, eating dinner, coffee shops, out drinking on occasion. You know, it's not all going to just be partying. So I hope you enjoyed the content. If you're new to the channel, welcome. See you on the next one. Stay frosty. Peace out.